Imagine waking up one morning to a world drastically different from the one you knew just hours before. A world where the familiar rules no longer apply. A world where money is utterly worthless. Those carefully saved dollars, the numbers in your bank account, all reduced to meaningless digits. The very concept of currency, of financial exchange, has become obsolete. The power grid is down, plunging cities into darkness. The hum of electricity, the constant background noise of modern life, is replaced by an eerie silence. The internet is gone, severing the digital connections that bind us. No more news, no more social media, no more instant communication with the outside world. And stores are shuttered, their shelves stripped bare. The supply chains that once delivered food and goods with clockwork precision have ground to a halt. That $20 bill in your pocket, that credit card in your wallet, useless, meaningless pieces of paper. In this new reality, value is what you can use, what directly contributes to your survival and well-being. Food, especially non-perishable items that can sustain you through lean times. Water, clean and potable, becomes more precious than gold. Skills, the ability to fix things, to build things, to heal, to protect. The neighbor with canned food, who prepared for unforeseen circumstances, is now richer than any banker who hoarded wealth in a now-defunct system. The person with clean water, who knows how to find and purify it, holds more power than a politician who once commanded armies. Survival economics takes over, a system of bartering and exchange based on need and ability. What you can offer, what you can contribute to the community is your new wealth, your skills, your resources, your willingness to help. The illusion of modern finance vanishes overnight, revealing the true foundations of survival. Disasters. Earthquakes that shatter infrastructure, pandemics that paralyze society, cyber attacks that cripple our digital world, can erase the systems we trust in an instant, exposing our vulnerability and dependence on fragile networks. Suddenly, your focus shifts to the primal needs: water, food, warmth, and security. Everything else fades into insignificance. Your skills and supplies become your only currency, the only things that truly matter in this new world. Preparedness isn't just about accumulating gear, it's not just about having the right tools. It's about mindset, about cultivating a resilient and resourceful spirit. That bottle of bleach, those shoelaces, your knowledge of water purification, seemingly insignificant items and skills, these are your new assets, the building blocks of survival in a world turned upside down. Learn to see value now in the everyday things you take for granted before you're forced to confront a reality where they are all that stands between you and oblivion. In a world without money, you become your own central bank, your own provider, your own protector. Your survival depends on it. When society breaks down, the familiar structures we rely on begin to crumble. The intricate web of financial systems, supply chains, and governmental support can quickly unravel, leaving individuals and communities to fend for themselves. In these moments of profound disruption, the old rules no longer apply. Bartering becomes the default economy, a return to a more fundamental way of exchanging value. It's a system where goods and services are directly exchanged, bypassing the need for currency. Status and titles fade into irrelevance. The symbols of success in the old world, corner offices, fancy cars, and prestigious degrees, lose their meaning when survival is the primary concern. Practical skills and tangible goods matter most. The ability to fix a broken machine, provide medical care, or cultivate food becomes far more valuable than any amount of money in the bank. A mechanic or nurse, someone with hands-on expertise that addresses immediate needs, is suddenly more valuable than a CEO or lawyer. Their skills directly contribute to the well-being and survival of the community. The ability to provide essential services becomes the new currency. After disasters like Katrina, where established systems were overwhelmed, people traded batteries for food, recognizing the immediate need for power and sustenance. Generators for gas, highlighting the critical importance of energy in a world without reliable infrastructure. Bartering is instinctual, an immediate response to crisis, a natural human behavior that surfaces when formal economies falter. It's a testament to our innate ability to adapt and cooperate in the face of adversity. It's flexible, needs no infrastructure, no banks, no complex financial instruments. It's a system that can arise spontaneously, wherever people have needs and resources to share, and is built on trust, because without legal recourse or formal contracts, your word is your bond. Your reputation becomes your credit score. How you treat others, how reliable you are, becomes the basis for future transactions. Every trade tests your character, revealing your true values and integrity, and builds relationships, forging stronger bonds within the community as people rely on each other for survival. Bartering forces you to think in terms of utility, not price. The abstract value of money is replaced by the concrete usefulness of an item or service. What's a box of matches worth to someone freezing, desperate for warmth and the ability to cook food? Everything. It represents the difference between life and death. Understanding this dynamic is key to survival. Recognizing the true value of essential goods and services is paramount. Bartering is commerce stripped to its essentials, a direct exchange of value based on immediate needs. It's about meeting needs, not making profits. It's about ensuring the survival and well-being of yourself and your community. Mastering barter ensures you can provide for your family when money fails, when traditional economic systems collapse. In crisis, the art of the trade is your lifeline, your ability to navigate a world where trust, skills, and essential goods are the most valuable assets. Money is only valuable as long as people trust it. In disaster, that trust can vanish instantly. History is full of currencies collapsing, Weimar Germany, Venezuela. When cash is useless, people turn to food, medicine, and gold. Even a local power outage can make money worthless if stores can't open. Digital currency is even more fragile. One cyber attack and it's gone. Tangible assets, canned food, water filters, tools, always hold value. In a crisis, a pile of cash is just paper. Preparedness means having real, useful goods. Don't rely on the promise of money. Rely on what you can use. When systems collapse, people naturally create new ones. Barter economies spring up wherever there's need and surplus. After the Soviet Union fell or after Haiti's earthquake, informal markets appeared overnight. These aren't chaotic. They develop their own rules and hubs. Reputation is everything. Fair traders thrive, cheats are shunned, trust becomes the new currency. Barter builds community and interdependence. Every trade is a connection, a step toward rebuilding. Social capital, your good name, matters more than ever. In chaos, cooperation and trust are the foundation of survival. A smart barter stash is diverse. Think beyond food and water. Vice items like alcohol, cigarettes, coffee, and sugar are powerful trade goods. Hygiene and medical supplies, soap, toothpaste, first aid kits are gold in a crisis. Practical items, ammo, lighters, tools, duct tape, sewing kits. Knowledge is tradable. Books on first aid, gardening, mechanics, spices, candy, shoelaces, reading glasses, pet food. Small comforts go a long way. Stock what people will miss most and what solves real problems. The best barter items are small, durable, and essential. A diverse cache makes you a valuable trader. Think like a survivor. Anticipate needs, not just wants. Hiding your stash is as important as building it. Don't advertise your supplies. Be discreet. Store goods in multiple hidden spots, false walls, buried tubes, attic nooks. Keep food cool, dry, and sealed. Use airtight containers and rotate stock. Store batteries and ammo properly to prevent spoilage. Practice OPSEC. Never brag or post about your cache. Blend in. Don't become a target. Keep a written, secure inventory and rotate items regularly. Use the FIFO method, first in, first out. Security is about secrecy and discipline. A well-maintained cache is always ready. Preparedness is a habit, not a one-time act. Protect your investment. Your survival depends on it. In a world where currency has lost its value, bartering becomes the lifeblood of survival. Every trade is more than just an exchange. Every barter is a high-stakes negotiation, a delicate dance where needs and resources meet. It's a test of wit, patience, and the ability to assess the true worth of goods and intentions. But before any deal is struck, safety comes first. Your well-being is paramount. Assess the environment, trust your gut, and never compromise your security for any item, no matter how valuable it seems. Never trade at home. Your residence should be your sanctuary, not a marketplace. Keep your location private to avoid unwanted attention and potential threats, or reveal your main stash. Discretion is key. The less others know about your resources, the safer you are. Protect your supplies and keep your storage locations secret. Meet in public, in a neutral location where you can easily observe your surroundings and potential threats. During daylight, when visibility is at its best and you can clearly see who you're dealing with. Darkness breeds uncertainty and danger, and never go alone. There is safety in numbers. Bring a trusted companion who can watch your back and provide support. Bring only what you're willing to trade. Avoid displaying your entire inventory. This prevents you from becoming a target for theft or coercion. Start negotiations low. Set a baseline that allows room for compromise and protects your interests. Let the other person make the first offer. This gives you valuable insight into their priorities and how much they value what you have. Listen more than you talk. Gather information, understand their motivations, and identify any potential red flags. Read their needs and mood. Body language, tone of voice, and subtle cues can reveal more than words ever could. Desperation can be dangerous. It can lead people to make irrational decisions and take unnecessary risks. Trust your instincts. If something feels off, it probably is. Don't ignore your intuition. Be ready to walk away at any point. Don't be afraid to end negotiations if you're not comfortable with the terms or the other party. No deal is worth your life. Your safety and well-being are non-negotiable. Build a network of trusted partners over time. Cultivate relationships with individuals you can rely on for fair deals and mutual support. Reputation is your best asset. Protect it fiercely. Your word is your bond. Be fair in your dealings. Honesty and integrity will earn you respect and loyalty, not a pushover or a cheat. Stand your ground, but always act with integrity. A small, reliable group can pool resources and share security, increasing everyone's chances of survival. Bartering is about more than goods. It's about rebuilding society, one exchange at a time. It's about building alliances, forging bonds, and creating a network of mutual support. The right connections can mean survival. They can provide access to resources, information, and protection. In a broken world, trust and caution are your best defenses. Navigate the bartering landscape with wisdom and discernment. Trade smart, making informed decisions that benefit you and your community. Stay safe, prioritizing your well-being above all else. And build your community, strengthening the bonds that will help you weather any storm. Preparedness is active. Start now, not later. Add extra non-perishables to every shopping trip for your barter cash. Practice negotiation at flea markets and garage sales. Learn to assess value and walk away from bad deals. Real-world experience builds confidence and skill. Learn practical skills. First aid, gardening, repairs, knot tying. Skills are currency, trade, labor, or knowledge for goods. Assess your home for barter value, old tools, blankets, candles. Shift your mindset to see utility in everyday items. Don't wait for disaster. Prepare while life is stable. Small, consistent efforts build real security. The peace of mind from being prepared is priceless. Start building your ark before the storm hits. Barter skills and supplies are your insurance. Take action today. Future you will thank you. Supplies are tools. Their value depends on your knowledge. Knowing how to use what you have is true wealth. Skills and information can't be stolen or lost. Preparedness is about resilience, resourcefulness, and adaptability. See opportunity where others see crisis. Mental strength is the foundation of survival. Start with one small action. Buy a can, learn a knot, read a book. Every step is an investment in your resilience. Preparedness is a marathon. Build it over time. True wealth is portable skills, knowledge, character. Prepare for disaster, but become more capable now. Applied knowledge is survival. Empower yourself. Your mind is your best asset.